Hello, everyone. Today, I have a very busy mind. I have had not much sleep. Yeah, I see a lot of chaos that my mind is creating, or has created in the past, thinking that this is gonna be a problem in the future, and that future is getting more near. But I see that these are now just thoughts. But yeah, today is very, very chaotic in my mind. And it's like it's work to see what comes up and just let it go again, and see what comes up and then let it go again. And like, like I was driving on the road, and like in the moment I was like idiot to somebody, and then like the second after I was like, why am I saying idiot? It's just me that didn't have patience. And yeah, it's these things, but today it's so much. And yeah, I've been thinking on what I want to talk about today. um, I actually wanted to talk about my smoking. Yeah. I don't know, to see if I can teach myself about it, or if something comes up, because yeah, the last few days I'm really like, it's really weird. Something inside me, or actually the body, just says is constantly signaling it's enough, it's enough, the smoking, we need to get healthier and do sports, or move, do something. And then there is this part of me that is just like rolling a cigarette and lighting it and smoking it, and I'm seeing it happen. And while I before I before I light it, I have thought 2-3 times, why am I smoking this? I can actually just say no, or I can now not do this. And then it's going in my mouth, and hop, and I'm doing it. Yeah, I got to admit, I like smoking. Yeah. I smoked my first joint. I started with marijuana, actually, marijuana and tobacco in Belgium. Um, so yeah, I smoked my first joint when I was 17, I think, early 17. And then I smoked joints for 2 years, and then I went to, I think, college in English. Um, and there well, yeah, there I started smoking more marijuana, but noticing that I couldn't keep smoking all marijuana all the time. So I started smoking cigarettes to substitute for the smoking habit, I think. Because I actually like the habit of smoking, that moment that you can just inhale and and you come to yourself when you smoke. I love it. I just love it. But something inside of me says, like, you can smoke, but not this amount that you're doing. Just this amount is way too much. And yeah, so I started smoking tobacco in college, and all of a sudden I'm smoking tobacco and smoking marijuana, and have times where I don't smoke marijuana, I have times where I don't smoke tobacco, I have times where I don't smoke at all and think that I'm gonna quit. And then you do that one cigarette or one puff of a joint, and then you say like, oh, only once. You say only once, and then, oh, but just today, and then you already done 2, 3, 4 cigarettes just that one day. And then you go to the second day, and your body's like, hey, I like those your body, your mind, your I don't know what it is that likes it, but then something says like, hey, yesterday you had so much, you felt good doing that. Why do this again today? And then let's buy just one pack. It's just for the week. Yeah, man. and then you're gone. Then you're lift off for 3, 4, 5 months again until you're like, oh, I should stop smoking. Well, I'm talking about my life, my perspective, but I don't know if you resonate with this. I don't know. Does everybody that smokes feel this way? Um, I don't think so. I think there are smokers that don't worry about smoking and they just do it, and they have no worries about that smoking whatsoever. Why do I have worries about smoking? Because, yeah, I feel like whenever I smoke, I feel this is in my body. Uh, now, at the moment, whenever I smoke, it's really hard on the body. The body gets slow and has less energy. And that's the thing that's signaling me that I'm just smoking too much. And I know, well, something inside me just it's not anymore that false promise to myself like I'm gonna quit today, and I'm not doing it again. I stopped doing that already for a few years ago, but now it's more like I allow myself to smoke, definitely, and it feels like I would love to have this balance, like smoking 3 cigarettes a day, maybe, in the morning, midday, and in the evening, or, morning social occasion and evening, or something like that, that you can choose a little bit, 3 cigarettes a day. That would be such an improvement for me. Just do 3 cigarettes a day. Yeah. And I'm saying this to myself a lot, but it seems that there is some kind of energy or power that still pulls me to that cigarette because I like it so much. I just love it, and it's such yeah. It brings me into a state where I am familiar with the world around me, and if I don't smoke for a long time, I don't know. It feels like all the heavy energies of the world, the chaos is taking over, and then when you can smoke, it's like, phew, yeah, let it go. And that's okay. You can smoke. I can smoke. Gerardo can smoke. I'm 100% sure of that. But it has to be in balance with life. It hasn't. It doesn't. It may not be life. The smoking may not be my life, but it can be definitely a part of my life and in balance with my life. Yeah, well, I feel very grateful for this information to know how I thought about this inside. I think I'm gonna listen to this again carefully and yeah, see where this brings me. But yeah, thank you everyone again for listening, for following, for sharing. Um, yeah, so other people that might find this interesting find this, and yeah, see you next time. Ciao.